What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about our top 10 small forwards right now in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Now, as I do dive into this thing, talk about this, there are going to be a lot of these diamond hidden gem cards. And if you're wondering why, well, I really was looking through and I was just thinking to myself, like, who do I play against at that small forward position, right? And a lot of the cards I play against are indeed these diamond hidden gems, like Luol Deng, like Robert Covington, like, you know, a Buzelis that I got the other day. Like, a lot of who I'm getting or playing, like a lot of who I'm playing against are these hidden gem cards. So it's kind of, they're going to be included in this video. I'll briefly mention some guys that didn't make the cut that I personally really do like. You know, that are available on the auction house. First guy, DeMarre Carroll. Like, I know he's not really budget, but you may be able to, like, snipe a DeMarre Carroll at some stage. Has a really good release, really good defensively. Just a really solid overall card. Again, you got to be able to snipe him or get him for cheaper than 100,000 MT, but the card is really good. Only 6'8". It's one thing you'll see a lot of on my video. In my video today is these cards are taller than DeMarre Carroll, but DeMarre Carroll is a really, really solid option. Now, let's hop into it. At my number 11, I'm going to throw in Luol Deng, card that I did get as an option after King of the Court. I didn't ultimately go with him. The thing I like most about Luol Deng is fully badged, you can get him up to 32 badges. That is something that I think is super important when you are looking at a Luol Deng card that, you know, I don't necessarily even think stat-wise is that crazy. 6'9", 7-foot wingspan, 87 3-ball, 80 driving dunk. You know, defensive badges are obviously elite, 88 speed, solid defensive stats, Ed Davis base, a normal, pro leaner. I mean, the thing for me is, his stats are relatively mediocre. He doesn't have any hotspots from 3. So when I'm looking at the card, it's like, honestly, he's a little bit of a letdown. Do I still think the card's good? Yes, but I do think he's a little bit of a letdown. Also do want to state, I didn't include Bruce Bowen in this list, but he currently is my backup shooting guard that I absolutely love. So Bruce Bowen was on the shooting guard list. Go watch that, but he did not end up making it to the small forward list just because, again, I didn't want to include duplicate cards. Robert Covington coming in here at number 10. I feel like every time I play against Robert Covington, I get super annoyed. 88 3-ball, 85 driving dunk, ball handle is okay, speed of ball only an 82, wish that was a little bit higher. 86 speed is just fine, 93 agility, great defense. Very similar card to Luol Deng. Like, very, very, very similar. Between him and Luol Deng, it's really preference based. I love Roko's player model, player build. The one thing I don't love about this Robert Covington card is that speed rating. It's only an 86. Then I'm at 86 and I'm thinking about things, and it's like, in this stage, in this era of my team, I feel like that speed rating is a little bit low, which is why Robert Covington is in here at number 10. At my number 9 is Tom Gugliotta, a different type of card here at my number 9. 6'10", 7-foot wingspan, 86 3-ball, max dunking, good speed. Defensive stats and badges aren't quite as good, but he does have a hot spot from that right corner, which I obviously do like. So again, when I am looking at Tom, I'm looking at a card that is going to give you guys quite a bit on the floor, especially offensively compared to defensively. The Aaron Gordon base this year isn't nearly as bad as it's been in the past. The basic leaner is just fine. Really do like what Tom does give you guys on the floor as far as offense, right? Defensively might not be as good as like a Robert Covington, Luol Deng, but from the wild gems, you can go get Tom Gugliotta off the auction house. The problem is he is crazy expensive. Coming in here at my number 8, we're plugging in the Diamond Jeff Green, a card I am still high on, but there is one thing you guys need to know if you are thinking about buying Jeff Green. 6'8", 7'1" wingspan, 88 3-ball, max dunk, good speed ball, good ball, and a great speed, great defense, and fully badged is going to get 34 badges, literally every badge in the entire game. The one thing that I do not like about this Jeff Green card is the Jeff Green base, the Jeff Green release. Like, initially when I got Jeff Green, I was like, you know what? It's not going to be that big of a problem. I'll be able to figure it out and shoot the ball with him. It has been a problem. It's one of the main reasons, not the main reason, but one of the reasons I did end up selling Jeff Green, as well as I got somebody I am slightly higher on than Jeff Green. But it is a problem, and I don't want you guys sitting there thinking, oh, Jeff Green's going to be perfect. I'm going to like his release. His release is usable. It's not unusable, but it is definitely slow, and it has like, I don't even want to say a hitch, but it's just kind of a weird release. It's not one I love. Other than that, though, Jeff Green is nearly perfect on this game. Definitely a card that I still am high on. At my number 7, we are plugging in Xavier McDaniel. Now, for a pink diamond, I don't necessarily love the card, but I think as far as an overall small forward, if we're not talking about gem tiers, you gotta hype him up decently. Xavier McDaniel is gonna be way overpriced right now because people are in need of pink diamond wild gems. The positive side of that is if you buy Xavier McDaniel, and let's say you don't lock him in, well, guess what? Then, you know, when you go to sell him a few weeks from now, he still is going to have value because people are going to still want those types of cards. 81 3-ball, good standing driving dunk, good speed ball, good speed, good interior. Honestly, this card reminds me a lot of Jeff Green. I mean, Jeff Green's 3-ball is higher. Everything else is nearly identical. JayCanada on normal, going to be a better release, normal leaner. Just wish he had some hot spots. I wish the 3-ball was higher than it currently is. But overall, Xavier McDaniel really solid coming in here at my number 7. At my number 6, Jonathan Isaac diamond card. A lot of people got this card from the hidden gem rewards. I don't want to sit up here and just hate on Jonathan Isaac. But I think it needs to be said how bad his release truly is. If I'm going to hate on Jeff Green for having his release, I'm surely going to hate on Jonathan Isaac for having his release. I want to start with the positives, though. Jonathan Isaac defensively is going to be one of the best defensive players we'll talk about today. 6'10", 7'2" wingspan, going to get you every stop you could possibly ask for on this game. Like, those are the positives of this card. The negatives, okay? Release is not good, and it's crazy because the Jonathan Isaac base is good, so I think it's the upper. Does have a hot spot from that left corner, obviously Pro 3 leaner, but it's just like I feel like there's something missing for Jonathan Isaac. Good driving dunk, but every time I play against Jonathan Isaac, I feel like, yes, defensively the card is good, but as far as the full picture, he just doesn't do as much as I think he should do, honestly, and that's why he's down here at number 6. At my number 5 is the pink diamond Glenn Rice. Now, I'm not here to hate on Glenn Rice. That's not what I'm going to want to do here, but I want to talk about it. Glenn Rice has a 94 3-ball, an 85 driving dunk, decent ball handle, decent speed with ball, but he's got an 86 speed, an 86 agility, 86 perimeter, 86 interior. Just not great. Hot spots are fantastic. Tendency-wise are good. Malik Beasley base is fine. Normal leaner is fine. Like, he does have some things going for him offensively. My whole thing is defensively, I just don't love it, right? If he had better defense, I'd probably, gas Glenn Rice a little bit because, again, offensively, the card is absolutely elite. But, I mean, with defense like he's got, there's just better cards right now, in my opinion, than Glenn Rice. And the first guy I think is better is Buzelis. 6'10", 6'10" wingspan, hot spots from 3 to 5 places around the arc, 88 3-ball. Yeah, it might not seem like it's game-breaking end of the world, but with the good hot spots, you are going to make most of your shots with Buzelis. 88 3-ball, max dunk, good speed with ball, good speed. Defensively, I'm not even going to gas him defensively because it's not ideal, but it's solid enough, especially with the Hall of Fame high-flying denier as well as pogo stick. Yes, it might not seem like Buzelis is that good, but when you break it down, he's going to get 32 base badges. He is 6'10" at the 3, and release-wise is chicken. I like Buzelis. I've used him for the past couple of days, and the dude has been immaculate. At my number 3, we are going to plug in the diamond Thurl Bailey. When I made my video talking about the best diamond wild gems in the game, I did not gas Thurl Bailey as much as I should have, and I think it starts and ends with the fact that I still do not love the release of Thurl Bailey. I think the release is somewhat slow, somewhat baited. But when you break it down, Thurl Bailey is a mini Giannis. 83 ball, 95 driving dunk, 90 speed, 89 speed ball, great interior, great perimeter, badge-wise, comes with 28 base badges. I mean, what is there not to like about Thurl? Like I said, when I look at things, he is literally a mini Giannis. Like, there's not a whole lot that separates the cards. Thurl Bailey is that man at the small forward position, and if you can get your hands on him, you've got a really good small forward. At my number 2, I am plugging in here the Diamond Larry Nance card. Here's the deal: got to get lucky to get Larry Nance, but if you get him, you have to take him. He is so good on the defensive side of the ball. It is absolutely ridiculous. 6'10", 7'1" wingspan, only an 83 ball, good standing driving dunk, good speed ball handle, good speed. Defensively, he's going to be better than Thurl Bailey. The 9 Hall of Fame badges is going to carry Larry Nance quite a ways. Definitely a card to at least look at picking up if I were you guys. Again, right now, height is so important. Larry Nance, again, I've seen him get crazy rebound animations as well. So he's just a full package. Release-wise, I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it's easy to time, easy to green from when I'm playing against him, especially off that, no-dip shot. So I don't, I'm not saying that Larry Nance is, perfect. I'm not saying Thurl Bailey is perfect, but in a game in which height runs it, I mean, maybe you could swap and put Thurl Bailey too. Both cards are elite. Coming in at my number 1 is Pink Diamond Kawhi Leonard. Yes, I do still think Kawhi Leonard is our best small forward in the game. People ask me all the time, Ty, is he worth buying? I wouldn't say worth buying, but I do think he's your best small forward in the game. 89 3 ball, good fade going right, 90 speed, defensively off the charts good, badge-wise incredibly solid as well. Has the Kawhi moving, or the Kawhi behind the back, which is incredible as well, can create some good separation there. So I do like what Kawhi gives you guys on the floor. Wish his hot spots maybe were slightly better. Wish he was maybe slightly taller, but I do think as far as an overall small forward right now in this game, Kawhi Leonard is your best option. That's really going to wrap it up for our top, 11 small forwards that we looked at today. Again, a lot of these cards are indeed hidden gems, but again, with the way diamond hidden gems are given out, with the way that these cards are flying out of packs, I do want to give you guys a good idea on how much I like each and every one of these cards. That's really going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.